Hello. So I'm back. This is the second part of the video in which I started to gesso the canvas. It's been about 2 weeks or maybe 1 week. I think it was 2 weeks. The video took me a lot of time to edit and to put together. I was facing a bit of trouble while making it. The program that I am using, Final Cut Pro, wasn't allowing me to process it, which made the process take even longer than it should have been. But I am back now, and in this video I'm gonna start the sketch on the canvas that is already gessoed and fully dry. By the way, we got a new cat. Her name is Samira. She is 2 years old, a female cat, and she is the cutest soul ever. But we sadly do have to give her away because she is not getting along with our other cat, Kurama. It's causing a lot of trouble, especially for him, because he's getting anxious and really worried all the time, and we want them both to have a really nice life. So we decided to give her away to somebody else who is willing to take care of her and give her the love that she deserves. The last 2 weeks was me basically spending a lot of time with Amira and taking care of her and giving her the love that she deserves. So I'm gonna do the second part now. So let's see how this will turn out to be. Whoop. Okay, so this is a canvas as I've left it last time. It's fully dry now and it stretched really well because when you pin the canvas and gesso it, then it stretches because the gesso dries out and it makes the pores really full. I'm gonna first of all just do the sketch with charcoal sticks that I have, because charcoal is easier to erase on canvas than graphite. So in case I do any mistakes, then I can erase it with a eraser. Yeah, Samira is joining me, by the way. Let me show you. Cleaning herself as she always does. She has a little condition that makes her clean herself all the time because she was traumatized at her old house and she always cleans herself. That's basically what she does 80% of the time. The charcoal sticks that I use are these. I don't know from where I got them, to be honest, but they are really nice and high quality, I think. So I usually just roughly go in, and I already sketched it, so I have a sketch version of it too. I haven't done this in so long and I am kind of scared, so I have to see. Oh god, I'm so scared. I think this is a nice, it's kind of a bit too small, two to the side, so I have to erase it. Where did she make you cry, make you break down? Okay, I erased it now, and since this was too to the left and too small, I will do it even a bit bigger. And this time a bit more to the right. Like this. I think this looks nice right now. If the face is this big, the hair is gonna be there, so it's gonna go down. Oh, I have to bring it down a bit more. And when I do the Loomis method, I always usually start with the ears, the first feature. I don't exactly know why, but I feel the ear always a nice starting point because the size and the placement is easy to get, but also plays a big role in getting everything else. Yeah, the lips are way too big. This is also always something to consider when doing such a big painting or a work. It's much different because I am so up close to the picture that sometimes I do not realize how big I do stuff or small. So it's always nice to take a little step back and recollect and think about the choices that you made when you were up front and close. Because I did the lips way too big, I can now make them a bit smaller. More fuller lips than what I did here. But that's also, as I said, fine because I will always change it up later. It's not ideal, and it's always better to do it from the first stage, as I've said, but if not, then that's also fine. So I did the sketch of Payal first. I'm not fully happy with it. I think it could have been like better. Somehow something looks off. I think the subtlety of the shapes, especially like on the graphite, the lines are really thick, but that's because it's charcoal, sorry, not graphite. So I think that's fine for now. And I kind of made her hair a bit too curly, like in the original picture. She has a bit of more of a straight hair, so I'll most likely do that when I start the painting phase. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave it like this, and we'll change it later on. I'm gonna now do the second portrait, and that is her brother Khalid. It's gonna be smaller, and it's gonna be here. Let's see how this turns out. Yeah. Khalid has, in my opinion, maybe a bit of an easier sketch to do. I've also sketched Khalid's face. I didn't really capture his expression. He looks here a bit more like calm, and here he looks a bit like more confused, kind of like wondering what's happening a bit, and you want to capture this feeling more. There is Samira coming in to say hi. His face can be a bit higher. I'm happy if I can get something on that resembles him slightest bit for now. Okay, so the initial sketch is done for now. I'm gonna spray it with some fixative so it stays where it is, and then I will give you my final thought about this stage and how it turned out and if I am happy with it or not. So yeah. This is this fixative that I use. It's really cheap, it's also from Gestaga. I just give it a little shake and then give it a little spray. I first of all give it a little I usually just like give it a little scrub with this rag, so any charcoal that is like really left in a lot of marks can go away, because I don't want like the charcoal to be so stark. Just like this. Now I have a little light sketch that I can then spray with this. Not a lot, just a bit. Okay, this should be enough. Okay, so this little video has come to a finish because I finished the initial sketch. Before I finish the video or like leave you guys, I wanted to talk a bit about the process of the initial sketch and what I found nice and what like annoyed me or like what I could have done better. First of all, it's really unnatural for me to film and paint and do create art at the same time. It like takes a lot of focus from me creating the art away, like when I do these videos and like the camera and so on, and sometimes I am in a really awkward angle or like really awkward spot. In a way, it takes away from the focus that I need to give to the drawing and paintings, but that's fine. I think that's a learning curve and a learning process that I will get used to when I do more videos like this. To the initial sketch and the process of it, I am generally happy with the way it turned out. Like, I think I captured the sketch and essence as good as I can for now. Some stuff that like kind of annoyed me or like made it a bit of a mess is like, first of all, that I used charcoal to do it, and especially the really thick ones, and that like kind of took away from the control that I am able to get with graphite, because graphite is much sharper, much harder than charcoal, and charcoal was really soft, the one that I used, so it was kind of really hard to get like the little small marks on the canvas, and that like escalated into me erasing a lot and like doing it again and erasing a lot and so on, and it was kind of a mess. Like the middle stage was kind of a big mess for me. So next time I will most likely just like go in with graphite and not worry about the fact that it might show at the later stages, because I think when I do multiple layers of paint, the graphite, no matter how strong it is, it will most likely like not show, and even if it does, I think it can have a really nice feeling to it, or like a nice vibe. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as I had fun creating it, and hope to see you next time, you guys. Alright, bye bye.